So I've just completed 3 full days, 72 hours, no food at all, no coffee, no sweets, no teas, literally just water. Many reasons why I did it. I like to set myself challenges anyway. For those who know me, I've done a few case studies on myself. I've been training pretty hard at the moment as well, so I like to try things, and I find all this really helps me then help other people, especially my clients, because I can suggest other things, and I've been there, I've done that, so I know how it feels, and I can give my advice right time, right place, and to the right people. Yeah, so a few main reasons why I did it. This one, I've been looking a lot into fasting recently. I like looking into my history, and there's loads on the Egyptians doing regular fasts. If you look at a lot of tribes around the world, fasting's a big thing. There's a lot more research coming out now, so it has quite a few health benefits. It resets the immune system, it gives your digestion a break. I'm also doing another photo shoot on the 13th of July. It's about a month away now, so I'm due to cut my calories and be in more of a deficit to get ripped. So I thought this was going to be a great way just to start that as well. There's also a 3-day fast or water fast Facebook group. Definitely go and check that out. There's about 1,000 members on there, and they were all starting on Sunday night. So I decided on Sunday day that I'm going to do it. So it was all last minute as well. And then I think the interesting thing for me is also the psychological side of it. So a lot of it is your mind, plays an important part. But I've noticed a few things now from the last 2 different fasts I've done. So I start with that one. So the main thing I found, so last time I did 14 days, I did 1,000 calories a day for 14 days. And the idea was just to see how much weight I could lose in that time. I still trained. People said it's not healthy, it's not sustainable. But if you'd have asked me before, with the results I got, I was happy, I made progress, I trained every day, I had more clarity, I got through work, I was productive. Would you say that was unhealthy? No, but then when I showed people what I did, then it's like straight away, that's not healthy, that's not sustainable. Maybe for that person, but not for me. And I think as trainers and coaches, we need to listen to the people first of all. And our job is then to advise them. If they struggle and they're not enjoying it, they get headaches, then I'd stop and I'd coach them, and maybe we'll set different challenges. So yeah, the fast, the same thing. But what I noticed on the last time I did it, there was 2 things. So the first thing was habit. It was really interesting to see, and I'm more aware of it then, that when I had a break, there was a habit was, right, I need food now. I need to go and get breakfast. And it was like a natural thing. So you tell yourself you're hungry based on what your habits are used to. But when you fought through that, and it was tough, but when you got through that bit, you realise that you wasn't actually hungry at all. It's just maybe part of the social life, etc. as well, that you didn't need the food, but you had it anyway. And then I hear a lot of people say, I couldn't do that, I need my food. If you really fight it initially, you'll see that you don't need your food. Then the second thing I realised, that when I broke the habit and I was aware of that, it was then my body, my stomach was grumbling like, you are hungry, you need food. And again, normally I would react to that as like, I need something. So again, it's just fighting through that. And again, after a while, I didn't need food. Like, I didn't feel hungry. I could get through the whole day and then have my evening meal. And again, these are things I don't just recommend to everyone, but I think the psychological side of things is so powerful. So with the habits where it's like, I need food, I am hungry, you keep telling yourself that. And it's the same for the other things. So when people initially were saying, how you feel on the fast? My answer was, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. But that was my answer. The same thing, how you feeling? A lot of my clients say, oh, I'm so tired. If you keep telling yourself you're tired, you keep telling yourself you're hungry, or you keep telling yourself you're stressed, you will be. So I think the main thing I got out of that was flip it. When people ask you how you're feeling, say you're feeling great. Don't say you've got anxiety, or don't say that you're feeling stressed, because you will be stressed. And I think yeah, you might be, but you need to flip it. Like, look at the positive stuff in there. So that was a big thing. Like, if people ask how I'm feeling, I was like, yeah, I'm feeling good. And then by the day 3, I didn't have any headaches. I haven't been hungry once. Like, the only thing that has teased me is when people are eating food in front of me, and I think I love my food. So it's more the boredom of not eating. It's like, what am I doing now? And again, that's the habit of filling the gap. So that was quite interesting. The health benefits, I had a headache initially on the first day. I think looking back, maybe that was caffeine withdrawal. It is a shot to your system as well, so I'm guessing that's fighting against you. Like, what are you doing? But after the second day, I introduced the Himalayan salts into the water fast. What that does is put the electrolytes back into the system, and the headache literally goes instantly from the shots. I didn't get one since. I finished the day with a few shots of salt water. That seemed to work quite well. I had a lot of clarity with work. I don't feel tired. When I did sleep, my dreams were really vivid. Again, if you know me, I love writing down my dreams. They're a bit mad, but again, that was quite cool that I could remember a lot more of my dreams. The training, that was a thing that I thought I would struggle with, but the training was a real surprise. So I trained 4 times in the 3 days. Super intensive workouts as well. I managed to push myself. I might have had a bit of restriction, but normally I would have said the training performance would have gone down. But I kept it quite high. Why I did 2 in 1 day, I was so bored, and normally I would have eaten. I replaced that with a workout as well. So yeah, training didn't get influenced. Then looking at the fat loss. So another big thing with fasting is that you go into ketosis. It kills all your dead or all your toxic cells, and some of them are your fat cells as well. So once you go into ketosis, you start using fat as fuel. And if you look at my results, I'm not sure how accurate they are, but that machine I use with all my clients, it's got like a 97% accuracy rate on the scales as well, the medical grade. So I trust it. It said I lost 5.8 kg in fat. He said I put on 2 kg in muscle, but that's pure water. There's no way you can build that much muscle. What I got out of that, though, I didn't lose muscle. And I haven't eaten a single thing. So 3 days, they say, for the fast is optimal. Then you don't go start eating into your muscle mass. It's lean tissue. So it's actually just killing the dead fat cells. I'm guessing that worked, but I lost 5.8% body fat. I'm 8%. I've never been that low at all. All my photos that I've been posting up before, around 14% body fat, even though I do look lean around my abs. On the body fat machine, it shows you the location of where your body fat is stored. And the reading today, you could see my legs, a lot of it had come off my legs. So maybe when we're judging your body fat, you're always focusing on the stomach, but body fat obviously is stored elsewhere as well. Yeah, so that was kind of my experience with the fast. I found it really easy. I feel really good now. I'm really looking forward to my first meal. It's going to be simple scrambled eggs, which I've been told, otherwise I'd have scoffed down a huge meal. But yeah, good experience. Something I would recommend to my clients. I'm going to try for the next 8 weeks. I'm going to 24-hour fast once a week. I do feel the gap between not having food has a huge benefit on the body. If you think about it, if you have got toxic cells, you put the food in, it feeds off the food you're putting into the body. So having the time that you're not feeding the body, your cells can't actually live, so they die, you reproduce new cells, and I guess that's where the detox reset all comes in. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask me, yeah, I'll post up more once I write it.